Alright guys, we're about to unbox the Essential phone. Finally arrived here. Now this phone has been receiving some negative press, mostly surrounding the camera. But other than that, it checks out to be a really good phone in terms of performance, fit and finish, accessories included in the box, which I'm actually pretty excited to see. They kind of give you the first impression treatment, where they want you to be like, wow, new company really cares about their customers. So I pre-ordered this phone kind of when everyone else did. Let's take a look. This is the Black Moon color. Although they've got new colors coming out, I'm especially interested in the black matte finish so that the fingerprints doesn't become an issue. So let's take this out. Really nice box. How's it going, cameraman?
Okay.
So I'm just excited for something a little bit different. The hardware is different because it has that kind of edge-to-edge look, that cutout at the top of the screen, which really hasn't been done yet. And here's what we get in the box. A beautiful braided cable. It's USB-C to USB-C, which you don't see very much. It's kind of future-proof in that way. A really nice charger that has no branding on it whatsoever. And in fact, the phone itself has no branding. This charger is actually super nice. It's got this beautiful metallic edge against it. Let's see how many watts. 27 watts. So this should charge the phone pretty fast. And from what we've heard, this is a pretty good phone in terms of battery life. We have this stupid USB-C to 3.5mm headphone jack dongle, which, you know, any way you slice it is annoying, and headphone jacks are good, and we're you know, gonna miss it on this phone. So this phone does feel pretty heavy in the hand, actually. I'm gonna take off this back piece. This is the ceramic, which is supposed to pick up fingerprints a lot, although it's not too bad, actually. Certainly, I just wash my hands, and so if you know, are sweaty or something, and the kind of oils in your fingers are to the surface, you're going to get fingerprints. But right now, not too bad. We've got the dual camera system right now, which a lot of people are saying is total trash, even after 2 or 3 software updates. I'm thinking back to the original Moto X and also the Nexus 5, where the camera started off really bad, and they got the camera to be pretty good by the time the software updates were done. So there is hope for this camera with a software update. You can't go from good to excellent. You can go from good to okay, or good to great. We've got these pins on the back here. I did not get the 360-degree camera because, honestly, I don't think I'm going to use it too much. I mean, I think it's kind of a novelty. I'm curious what other accessories you get with it. We've got the titanium rails, which are this black, shiny material that will also pick up fingerprints. Let's turn it on. See that awesome display.
People want to know what Android version it's running.
What Android version it's running? Well, I can tell you it's 7.1.1. I don't think there have been any Android devices to get 7.1.2 except for the Pixel. I think that was actually just a Pixel-specific build. So let's see how this looks. I just felt the vibration motor was kind of weak, but you know, there's certainly different levels of vibration. Ah, look at that. That's awesome. That's so cool how the screen goes up to the top like that. Just kind of futuristic looking. Let's look around the phone. We've got the USB-C down there. Really weird place for the nano SIM slot. Microphone. A speaker, which people are saying is loud, but not necessarily good in terms of like the dynamic range. Got some antenna line cutouts. But that's the Essential phone. Looks pretty nice. I think it's disappointing a lot of people, but it has potential, and it probably will get better over time, especially with the camera. And I'm excited to use this. How's the screen compared to OLED? Said Declan. That's a good question, and you can kind of get a sense, cameraman, if you can get close to this black bar down here. You know, what you really want to look for is like how black are the blacks? I would say this is pretty black. I mean, LCD screen technology has gotten not as good as OLED, but has gotten so much better so that, like, even though you're applying a backlight to the entire display, this black looks pretty much like true black, like AMOLED. Not quite. So it's nice, and this is a Quad HD screen, a little bit higher than that to accommodate for the taller screen. And looking up close, text looks crisp, as you would expect. And I think that'll do it for this quick unboxing of the Essential Phone.